I broadly agree with the excellent comments made by the noble Lady Baroness Jones of Wilscombe in her moving of this, and also the noble Lord Strasburger. I was reminded when the noble Lord Carlisle reminded us of the exemptions, which is that retrospectively, having been arrested or having had your face mask removed or what have you, you can say, I was wearing this mask for health or reasons or work reasons or religious observance. And I think the fact that there is exemptions for those reasons and not for others indicates what a ridiculous situation is. Why those three things only as reasons why you're allowed to wear masks? But just think about it. You know, what work would you be allowed to wear masks? I mean, could you say, well, I deliver pizza, so I've got helmets on? I mean, everybody could turn up wearing helmets, say it's to do with my work. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And the reason I say that is because we've heard what I just really want to emphasise, that deciding to adopt anonymity on a protest, in fact, in society, is not necessarily the sign that you are a wrong 'un. Right? It doesn't mean you are free. We live in a free society, right? You can decide not to reveal your identity when you go legally on a demonstration. You just don't want to be seen there for any number of reasons. And actually, I know the noble Lord, the Minister, has been on many demonstrations. He will know that, you know, there will be police officers pointing at people and so on and identifying people as some sort of, like, you know, troublemakers or so, even if you're doing nothing wrong. It's intimidating. That's the way it's used. So, but I do think it is really important that I know people who are ex-Muslim women who've been critical of Islamists, who don't necessarily want to be seen on a demonstration criticising Islamism. Guess why that might be? Whistleblowers of all stripes, protecting themselves from their employers, perhaps, right, for all sorts of reasons that I don't need to spell out. There really are examples these days of people being live streamed by hostile political opponents and doxed for going on demonstrations. So it might well be that you want to hide yourself. I mean, somebody did just make I think one of the briefings that we got also made the point that it might just be that you're cold in today's conditions and wrap a scarf around. I mean, who's going to decide what is, you know, nefarious and dubious and anything else? The main thing is that the police surely have the powers at the moment to deal with people that they think are problematic. And I do know what it's like to confront those cosplaying jihadists with their face coverings that I know are designed to be intimidating. I faced people in face masks on protests that I've been on, screaming abuse. And I can see that that's the problem that this is trying to address. But the reality is there is a principle here of, in a free society, you should be able to anonymously go on a demonstration unless you do something wrong. And if you do something wrong, then go and get them. Fine with me. And if there's a problem of masked up people, you think that they're masking up to intimidate or whatever, the police can, as it happens now, ask them to remove their masks. And when they were explained why they wanted this law, they said, well, we asked them to remove their masks, and then they go to another part of the demonstration and put them back on again. And I thought, well, isn't the solution that you grab the mask off them? I mean, I'm not very good on policing themes, but I don't think we need to ban all of these masks, you know, ban anonymity effectively on demonstrations as a way of dealing with the fact that the police think there are some practical problems with the way the law is at the moment.